I've probably made this video earlier, but this time I felt like I had an epiphany. So I know that for the majority of the people watching my channel, you read a lot, more than the average, and probably more than 90 to 95% of the people in the world. Which brings me joy, of course, but since this channel started out as a channel for a person that didn't read, hadn't picked up a book in years, and felt like reading was a struggle, I wanted to make a video for the people that don't read books but really want to. The reason why this video is happening now is that I was going on vacation. Usually when I go on vacation, I bring a bunch of books. And it's not only cumbersome to bring all the books, carry them on my back, but also the selection process afterwards, like figuring out which books to read and all of that. It's just a little bit of fuss. It's not that exciting. So this year I decided to go for this book. So this is Haruki Murakami and the Wind-Up Bird Chronicles. I knew that I was going to love this book, and I did. And well, this wasn't apparent to me last year or the year before, that just or the feeling of knowing what author to bring or what books to bring is something that comes with, I wouldn't say age, but having read a lot of books, knowing what you like and all of that. And I still try to figure out what I do enjoy about books. But this year it was quite easy. I decided like a month earlier that I was going to bring that book because it was big. I like Murakami, and it was settled. At this point I was going to Belgium. I sat down on the plane, I opened the book, and I just knew that this was the right book for me. And this made me realize, like, maybe one of my crucial mistakes earlier when trying to figure out which books to read, and that is that if you don't like a book, or if you just feel like a book is okay, the difference between that 3-star read and 5-star read it's just enormous. And to me, if I 10 years ago picked up a 3-star read, I would finish that book and feel like, well, this was okay, but it didn't actually enhance my life in any way. And it's, you've put a little bit of work into it, so I don't feel like reading 5-star reads, that's just pure enjoyment. It's like, it's something you're looking forward to. It's something that in the evening, if you're choosing between something like watching TV or reading a book, it's no competition, because I know that the 5-star read is just waiting for me and I can't really wait to get into it. But watching a TV show, it's just like, it's a lot easier, but it's not difficult to read a book. And I feel like this is something that's overlooked a bit. And often people talk about reading as something that's a bit struggly. It's something that's not easy, but we all read. It's like, you know the process of reading, so why is reading a book more difficult? And I think that that's just because the book isn't for you. And that's the thing I've talked a lot about earlier, but this time it's just, if you know, you know, sort of. If I have a book that I know that I'll love, it's no competition, it's just easy to read. And if I read a book that's not like my favorite, it's not easy to read. It feels like a struggle. But that's just, yeah. And I don't know if I'm like where I am on this spectrum. I feel like a lot of people enjoy reading 3 or 4-star reads, and 4-star reads I enjoy, but it's not the same as a 5-star read. It's just that the difference between those two is just gigantic. So if you're one of those people that haven't read a lot of books and you want to get into reading, please comment below and tell us what kind of book you would like to read, and maybe other people in the comment section can help you out finding your read. And there's just a bunch of things you can do to like become a reader if you want to. I've made videos on that earlier. I won't go into that now because I've just felt like talking about finding your favorite read, your next favorite read, and how that might feel. I guess for many of you this might seem obvious, But I want to emphasize that for me it wasn't. Had I watched this video earlier, I would have read more books, I'm pretty sure. And if you're one of those people that have read a few books lately where you just didn't feel like you enjoyed the reading process, I would struggle, or I would find a way to discover my next 5-star read and go all in for that read, and hopefully that will spark enjoyment and you will see for yourself if this is something you want to be doing. I guess that not all people in the world like reading, but I know that many of us, we can read. We know it's not difficult to read if we enjoy something, and I just hope that more of you out there, if you want to read more books, do not give up like I've done so many times in the past. I guess I've said all the things I would like to say. If people are searching for new books in my comment section, please help them find their new favorite read, because it is truly a different experience. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you still have a terrific summer, and I'll see you in the next one.